Hey guys, welcome back to What in the World Weekly. At this rate, I should rename it What in the World Once in a While, because it's obviously not been weekly. I am going to try and get back to it. News has been really, for me, boring to look at, because it's all political shit spewing from one side to the other and back. But now that that's over, hopefully there's not too much political news and we can dive into what in the world news. I'm your host, Dylan Foreman, and our top story tonight, 3 have been arrested and charged in a pop singer's death. That's coming up, but first, let's get a few of these political stories out of the way right away. First off, the election's over, which makes me happy because I won't be getting phone calls and emails from political campaigns anymore. Also, just a quick recap, Trump did sweep all swing states. I've never seen that since I've paid attention to politics, but it is wild to me. But a lot of stuff has been coming out about J.D. Vance. The very vocal anti-drag vice president was allegedly photographed while he was in college in drag. Now, I don't know if this is severe hypocrisy or grasping at straws. It was from what I understand, a beer pong party. I don't know if it was a costume party. That would be my assumption. But again, I just don't have the energy to research any more political crap right now. So, let's get into the fun news we have. Up first, staying on a political line leading up to the election, random statues were popping up around D.C. There was a tiki torch that seemed to be a tribute to Trump. People linked it to Unite the Right. Depending on what you're talking to me about, I can lean left or right. I am in the middle. I do not belong to any party. I think we need to unite Americans. However, I did appreciate the other artwork because I'm a comedian at heart. Someone actually made a statue of a giant pile of shit on Pelosi's desk and set it up in Washington, D.C. anonymously. It's just poops funny, okay? Anyways, our next story tonight. A man was arrested for the extremely valuable UK cheese heist, where he posed as an employee and made off with over $380,000 in cheese. Now that's over 48,000 pounds of cheese, and you won't believe that it was actually a 63-year-old man that the police busted for it. We'll keep you up to date on this story as it develops. But yeah, that's one old man to not have any accomplices. There should be more coming out soon. Our next story tonight. A Russian court has fined Google $20 decillion? A lot of zeros. Dollars. The claim is that Google owes Russian media stations around $20 decillion due to blocking their content on their website. Will this go anywhere? Possibly. We'll have to wait and see what happens. Could Google go under? I really doubt it. But up next, staying in Russia, a beloved Russian spy whale named Valdemar, I hope I'm pronouncing that right, has been found deceased under mysterious circumstances. He was found by fishermen off the coast of Norway in September, and investigation is still ongoing as to what could have happened. This is sad. I don't know by mysterious circumstances if they mean he was obviously attacked by somebody, or it was just mysterious that he was off the coast of Norway. However, it is sad. The whale was named after Vladimir Putin, and I'm sure he's pretty broken up about it. Poor whale. What a life, though, living as a spy. Anyways, our next story tonight. Scientists are now trying to say that almost all Bigfoot sightings are actually black bears. Yes, black bears have a tendency to walk on two legs. However, I don't think I would ever mistake a black bear for a giant, hairy humanoid. Maybe they're right. I could be wrong. I'm not even sure if Bigfoot's really out there. I know I'm going to lose some of you by saying that, but I am open to be proven wrong. I would love to meet a Bigfoot. Our next story tonight. Those of you planning a trip to Dunedin in New Zealand need to be prepared. They want you to hug goodbye faster and get the fuck out of their airport. That's right, they are putting into place a new 3-minute time limit for the drop-off area. So, if this is your final goodbye to a loved one or something that's going to lead to a long separation from a spouse, you got 3 minutes. Keep it rolling. Just so you know. Our next story tonight. Sticking in New Zealand, a giant hand sculpture in Wellington has been overlooking the city for 5 years. No longer the case. It has been agreed upon that it will be removed. I mean, it's a pretty cool hand sculpture, honestly, but I guess they just want lawlessness with no overwatching eye to keep order in Wellington. Goodbye, hand. I hope you flip over and flip the bird before you leave. Our next story tonight. A premature baby that was born near Paris was found in Amsterdam, and its parents were detained. I have no idea why they would do this. I don't know if they thought the medicine in Amsterdam would help their premature baby more than a hospital could. But who knows? We'll keep you up to date on any developments in that story. Our next story tonight. McDonald's is giving everybody the shits, not just me. That's right, they had an E. coli outbreak that reached at least 13 states. I don't know if they're trying to keep up with Taco Bell giving their customers diarrhea, but that's just poor practice from McDonald's. Personally, I'm trying to cut down on fast food, and this will most likely help me try to stay away from it. You know what? Thank you, McDonald's. Our next story tonight. An AI hoax caused thousands to show up in Dublin for a Halloween parade that never existed. That's right, AI programmed by somebody pretty much marketed and advertised this massive Halloween parade that was going to happen in Dublin, Ireland. When thousands showed up, there was no parade. I don't know why you'd be upset about that. I mean, if you get 500 of them to walk down the street, dancing, singing, whatever they want, basically a walking talent show, and the other 1,500 sit and watch, you got yourselves a parade. People don't understand how easy some solutions can be. Our penultimate story tonight. A father-daughter duo have decoded the alien signal that was received from Mars that has absolutely baffled the scientific community for over a year. And what they found was this was actually a bunch of amino acids, proteins, pictures of that nature. So what are our overwatchers or neighbors, who knows what they really are on Mars? What are the Martians trying to tell us? I have my theory. Let me know yours down in the comments, but I'm pretty sure he's saying, stop with all the vegan bullshit. We're telling you to eat protein. Eat some meat. I knew the Martians were on my side with that one. Anyways, our top story tonight. Last time I did this, Liam Payne had passed away, fallen off of his balcony at a hotel. Well, now 3 have been charged with an involvement in that incident. While he was in a not so healthy mindset because of narcotics and alcohol. The autopsy has ruled out a suicide. Maybe that's because he wasn't in his right mindset to be able to really call it that. But the three people whose identity has not been revealed were arrested for supplying and facilitating the use of narcotics and abandonment of a person followed by death. These three are not to leave Argentina, as that's where the incident happened. We do have some clues as to who these three are. One of the charged was often with the singer during his time in Buenos Aires. The second person is a hotel staffer who allegedly gave Payne cocaine during his stay, and the third is a known drug dealer. Lock them up, that's what I say. These bear very close resemblance to how authorities acted after Matthew Perry's death. Part of me thinks this is how it should have happened with Mac Miller's death. At least they're trying to figure out what exactly happened, why exactly it happened, and hopefully putting a stop to it happening in the future. Again, though, if you're planning on partying hard, don't get a room on the third floor. Get a ground level room. All right, that's my last tip for today. Thank you guys for tuning in. This has been What in the World Weekly. What in the World once in a while. We'll see what happens. But like, comment, subscribe. I just started doing my other series where I pull bucket list items out of a bucket, and I will start trying to do those. But yeah, stay tuned if you want to catch that, and we will be back with more news. Other than that, I hope you guys have a great night.